y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. Folks, out here in the strawberry fields. I'm out here with Isaac, he's on the tractor, and we are lifting up the strawberry beds here. Strawberry season is over. I didn't get a chance to film too much. It was one of our worst years of growing strawberries. We lost 40% of our planting right off the bat with that Neopy disease. It's a root disease that killed a lot of our plants and a lot of plants all over the U.S. So we were open for U-pick for about 4 days, maybe 5. We picked a few for the market to the store, but it was a rough year. But I'm out here today. I bought a new to me plastic mulch lifting machine, the PMR2. It was for sale at one of our local suppliers. The farmer that had it just put it out in his lot and said if anybody was interested. I saw it out there a couple years ago, and like, well, it was kind of, he was asking for a lot of money. And I thought about it, and then I called him up and I gave him an offer. So one of these brand new is about $16,000. I purchased this for about a quarter of that price. So it worked out to be awesome. It is working great, so let's go ahead and get after it. Isaac is driving. The way this works is it lifts the mulch up with those wheels, or the teeth right there. This belt wraps it up, and then I control the winder there with this right here. Isaac, going to get the green on, I got to put them closer together. So I got a switch here, and I control that. There we go, just like that. So yeah, it goes pretty quick. We started here not too long ago, and it makes it awesome. So let's go ahead and get after it. I'll show you guys how this all works. I'm gonna try to film my GoPro. The audio on my GoPro's been giving me some problems, but we'll figure it out here. Good. stay up though. Feel it. Ready? Yeah. Go. Yo, you're not even picking it up, Doc. What the junk's going on here? Whatever, just go. He'll pull it up eventually. Stop! What have you done?
My bad mowing, that's what it is.
There you go.
Because you gotta use paper mulch.
Go. How many miles an hour are you going?
2.6 or 2.5 is a good one. That's where there's teeth come in.
Keep going a little bit, keep going. More. Keep going. Go ahead. Alrighty, folks, so you guys saw how that machine works. For us, it worked out great. The machine itself, it was a little harder to get used to by the time we fine-tuned it. So the way this works, so this belt right here, I'm going to call this a belt, but it's the picking up fingers. This is run by the tractor driver. So the same speed of the tractor has to match the speed of this. So, or he's got to continue to move with the hydraulics. You guys saw Isaac there was going about 2.5 miles an hour because this thing spins at 2.5 miles an hour. So the teeth that pick up the plastic are right there. So the plastic that goes on the edge of the plastic picks up the plant, all the edge of the plastic there. Then it throws it on here. This thing rips it out of the ground, shakes it. Then from in the back, Ice was standing up here, and I was controlling the speed of the tumbler in the back with this right here. So whenever it's a fresh roll, I got to go faster since the roll is smaller. Whenever the roll is bigger and it was full, then I had to go a little slower. So it's a pretty simple concept, but it worked out amazing. So the coulters are cutting the vines. So when we're doing our pumpkin patch, we're going to have to use those to cut them. These are also like depth wheels as well, so they prevent anything from the machine going too deep. But this machine right here is about 10 feet long. It's really heavy. Our 115 horsepower tractor was kind of doing a small little wheelie whenever it's in the air. But whenever you go down, these wheels kind of also give you the gauge of when you're getting the ground there. So this machine overall worked great. Before, it would take a week and a half to do the entire 4-acre strawberry field. And now this year, Isaac and I did it with 2 people. Me and Isaac, tractor driver and the operator, did the whole strawberry field in a day and a half. So it really saves a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, a lot of anger, because plastic mulch is one of the best things ever done to growing fruits and vegetables, but it's also one of the worst things because whenever you go to lift up that plastic out of the field, it is a very, very terrible job. That's why you see a lot of the vegetable guys do biodegradable mulch, because it is way easier to clean up your fields in the fall season. You just take your disc there, you throw dirt on top of that biodegradable, and over the winter, the microbes in the soil eat up that cornstarch film. So that's why a lot of melon guys, a lot of guys who grow a lot of acres and acres of field of vegetables grow with the biodegradable. But with strawberries, you guys have heard me mention in the past, you plant strawberries in September and you harvest them in the spring. So we put our plastic out there, and for 9 months, we don't harvest anything until the spring. So we need our plastic to stay intact for 9 months before we harvest. So that's why we always go with the thicker plastic, and we go with the 5 foot wide so the strawberries have enough room to grow and develop on that plastic. So with strawberries, you cannot use any biodegradables. You have to use regular plastic mulch. And with regular plastic mulch, you need a heavy-duty machine like this one right here to make your life easy. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see more farming content like what you guys saw in today's video, please subscribe and go ahead and share it out with someone that you know. That's how we're able to grow this channel. I'm going to do a better job of uploading more consistently. Here on our farm, we have gotten really busy with other projects and other things going on. So picking up the camera is kind of hard. For example, like this week, we picked 3,000 pounds of tomatoes out of the high tunnel, and the crew is busy out there picking, and I didn't get a chance to film or even be out there to help them out. So life as a young farmer gets really busy, a lot more busier. You just got to keep working on the business and try to grow the business instead of working in the business. So it's just part of growing, expanding, and the growing pains as a young farmer. So if you guys want to subscribe, I'm going to do my best to upload more often. But I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.